Major changes are taking place in the express entry system, guys, in 2025, and you all really need to know about all these changes. You all need to watch this video till the end because we have information on the two new allocation categories in the express entry system, as well as we have information on the job offer points, as well as some emphasis and more information on the category-based draws. So without any further ado, let's get the video started. But before I begin this video, make sure that you subscribe to this channel if you haven't done it already, and also hit the bell icon so that you get notified every single time I post a new video. We have significant changes to Canada's express entry system in 2025. Here's what to expect and how to prepare. Canada's express entry system, a cornerstone of its economic immigration framework, will undergo significant transformations in 2025. These changes build upon the sweeping reforms introduced in 2024, signaling a clear shift in the government's approach to selecting skilled immigrants. The goal is to better align with immigration policies, with labor market demands, demographic needs, and economic priorities. This video will detail key trends, changes, and will provide insights into what they mean for prospective immigrants. Now let's see the growing role of express entry in Canada's immigration strategy. One of the most striking developments is the increased importance of express entry in achieving Canada's immigration goals. The federal government has set a target of 124,590 admissions under federal economic programs in 2025, a significant increase from the 110,770 admissions in 2024. This rise reflects the government's intent to channel a greater proportion of economic immigrants through the express entry system. However, there is some reduction in overall immigration levels. While express entry targets are increasing, overall immigration levels are set to decrease by 20% compared to 2024. This reduction allows the federal government to streamline the immigration process by focusing on federally managed pathways such as express entry, while reducing the number of admissions processed through provincial nominee programs and other pilot programs like regional programs. Now let's see the comparison of federal high-skill allocations in 2024 and 2025. To understand the extent of this shift, consider the role of federal high-skilled FHS allocation. In 2024, FHS accounted for 22.8% of Canada's planned permanent resident admissions. By 2025, this share will increase to 31.5% under two new categories, which is federal economic priorities and in Canada focus. This restructuring highlights the government's intention to prioritize economic immigration and skilled labor, which are vital for Canada's long-term economic growth and competitiveness. Now let's see the impact on provincial nominee program. The provincial nominee program, which has historically been a significant pathway for economic immigrants, will see a dramatic reduction in its allocation. Planned admissions under PNP will decrease from 110,000 in 2024 to just 55,000 in 2025. This reallocation of resources underscores the federal government's preference for express entry as the primary tool for selecting skilled immigrants. The next big update is elimination of CRS points for job offers. Another transformative change coming in 2025 is the removal of the CRS points for valid job offers. Announced by the Immigration Minister Mark Miller in December 2024, this policy will take effect in the spring of 2025. Although labeled a temporary measure, no timeline has been provided for when or if CRS points for job offers will ever be reinstated. Let's look at the current system, points for job offers. So, under the current rules, candidates with a valid job offer can receive 50 to 200 additional CRS points depending on the skill level of the job. These points often provide a significant advantage, enabling candidates to surpass CRS cutoff scores and receive invitation to apply for permanent residency. Now let's look at the implications of this change. Well, the removal of job offer points is expected to have several implications. Number one, lower CRS scores. Candidates who previously relied on job offer points to boost their scores may see a drop in their rankings. Number two, increased competition. With fewer candidates receiving job offer points, competition may intensify, particularly for individuals with strong human capital factors like language proficiency, education, and work experience. Number three, uncertain CRS cutoff scores. While it remains unclear how this change will affect CRS cutoff scores in 2025, however, candidates should prepare for potential fluctuations in the selection thresholds. For those currently in the pool or planning to enter, the focus should shift to maximizing other human capital factors that contribute to their CRS scores. Just a quick mention, if you wish to immigrate to Canada or are looking for more information on Canada immigration programs, be it a study permit, work permit, business immigration, economic immigration, pilot programs, PNPs, express entry, anything, then do subscribe to this channel if you haven't done it already. And also, if you wish to discuss your immigration options for yourself and for your family, then please go to the description box of this video. We offer a variety of consultations. Feel free to book a consultation with me. We offer in-person and virtual consultations. You can book virtual consultations from anywhere on this planet and book in person if you live in Canada, and come to see us at our office to discuss your immigration options. Okay, back to the video. The next update here is introduction of new allocation categories. A key structural change in 2025 involves the replacement of the federal high-skilled allocation with the two new subcategories. Number one, federal economic priorities, and in Canada focus. These categories aim to enhance the flexibility and responsiveness of Canada's immigration system by targeting candidates based on specific labor market and demographic needs. So, the federal economic priorities will have target admissions of 41,700. Focus would be on candidates selected based on category-based draws that align with the Canada's labor market priorities. And the key sectors would be healthcare, skilled trades, and French language proficiency. Now, when it comes to in Canada focus, the target admissions are going to be 82,890, and the focus would be on candidates already residing in Canada, including those in programs such as Canadian Experience Class, Express Entry Aligned Provincial Nominee Programs, Federal Skilled Worker Program, and Federal Skilled Trades Program. This dual category system highlights Canada's commitment to balancing domestic labor needs with its broader economic objectives. Next update here is increased emphasis on category-based selections. Category-based express entry draws introduced in 2023 will play an ever greater role in 2025. These draws enable Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship, means IRCC, to invite candidates with specific skills, experience, or language abilities that align with Canada's economic priorities. Now let's look at the priority categories for 2025. The 2025 to 2027 Immigration Levels Plan identifies the following priority categories for express entry. Number one, healthcare occupations, addressing critical shortages in Canada's healthcare system. Number two, skilled trades occupations, supporting the construction, manufacturing, and infrastructure sectors. And number three, French language proficiency, promoting Francophone immigration outside Quebec. Now there are also some other priority sectors that RCIC might want to target. And those are STEM occupations, transport occupations, agriculture, and agri-food occupations. The focus on these categories reflect Canada's efforts to build a skilled and diverse workforce capable of meeting the country's evolving economic and demographic challenges. Now let's look at the French proficiency targets. French-speaking immigrants remain a key focus, with a target of 8.5% of total new admissions in 2025, increasing to 9.5% in 2026. This aligns with Canada's objective to bolster Francophone communities outside Quebec and strengthen its bilingual identity. So, are you preparing for your permanent residency in Canada? Well, here's what you need to know. The changes to Canada's express entry system in 2025 present both challenges and opportunities for prospective immigrants. To remain competitive, candidates should take the following steps. Number one, optimize CRS scores. So focus on improving language proficiency, gaining additional work experience, and pursuing higher education or Canadian credentials. Number two, monitor category-based draws. Stay informed about targeted draws and ensure eligibility for priority categories. Number three, leverage Canadian work experience. So candidates already in Canada may have an advantage under the new in Canada focus allocation. Number four, stay informed. So regularly review updates from the RCIC to understand how changes may impact your immigration goals, as well as subscribe to this channel if you haven't done it already, because you'll always be updated on this channel. You'll always receive the most reliable and best updates here. We also offer a service where you can subscribe to that service and then you receive regular updates. The links to all the services are in the description box of this video, so go and check out all these links. We offer a variety of services, including virtual and in-person consultations, a full representation service, file review service, etc., etc., etc. So please go to the description box where you'll find and learn a lot about this video and about us and our services as well. So to conclude, the reforms to Canada's express entry system in 2025 mark a pivotal moment in the country's immigration landscape. By prioritizing federal economic pathways, introducing new allocation categories, and emphasizing category-based selections, the government aims to attract skilled workers who can contribute to Canada's long-term prosperity. For prospective immigrants, understanding these changes and adapting their strategies will be crucial to successfully navigating the express entry system and achieving their goal of permanent residency in Canada. So this is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I wish you all the very best for your future. Feel free to contact us if you have any questions or concerns. The links to contact us are in the description, and see you guys next time in the next video. Take care.